appreciate the love. So yeah, for the past 5 minutes, I'm still thinking, I'm sorry fellas, how I was supposed to portray Marvin Sapp. I still don't know how I was supposed to do that. But anyways, yeah, like he said, I was there last night. It was really cool. I see a lot of rings. I don't know if any of y'all, yeah, probably a lot of y'all are mostly married. But and this is a churchy event, so I really like the feel of this place. Everybody's been nice to me. People just been coming up. How you doing? What's your name? And that's really cool. So I'm kind of scared to ask. Did any of y'all go to the Jamie Foxx concert 2 nights ago? One? We got one? Any more? Don't deny it. Don't deny it. All right. So it was just me and you. All right. Okay. We'll see what we can work with. Okay. But yeah, it was a good concert. You know, Jamie Foxx, he's a talented guy, comedy, you know, acting and music. So it was really cool. And I was just amazed at how many women, it just seems like they were just flocking. Like, security was trying to hold them back. There was one time he was like, all right, yeah, y'all can come up on stage, you know, if you want to see Jamie Foxx. And they were like, oh, Jamie! And they were coming up on stage. And the bouncers were trying to hold him back, like, I'm not going to let you touch Jamie Foxx. You ain't going to touch Jamie. And stuff like that. And he was like, all right, everybody can, you know, get on stage. But it was one at a time. So there were subtle things that he did that I was like, wow, how do you get a big reaction out of something so simple? He would sing, and then he would stop for a second, and he would just go like this. And everybody went wild. Everybody was just, just off. I was like, that's amazing. I wish I could do that. I'm going to do one of the things that Jamie Foxx did. I'm going to see if I can get a little Jamie Foxx reaction. Like I said, I see a few rings, so I don't know how big this is going to be. But can I get, at this time, all the single, independent women to make some noise? Okay, so it works. Just wanted to test that out. So yeah, it was a good performance. But yeah, I just graduated recently from high school. Yeah, I graduated. My dad, first thing, he was like, here son, have the keys, here's the keys to the new car, first car, PT Cruiser. And I didn't even pay attention to PT Cruisers like that until I had a PT Cruiser. So now I see them everywhere. I get scared, like on the highway. I'm like, oh man, there's another one. Just don't look, it's another PT Cruiser. But out of all the places I've been to, my dad told me, he was like, all right son, I'm gonna tell you like this. You're gonna get into an accident. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, have I been driving bad? He's like, no, don't be alarmed. I'm just gonna let you know that it's gonna happen. I just want you to be prepared. You might not hit them, but they might hit you. So one day it's gonna happen. Just be prepared. And I was like, all right, Dad, thanks for the heads up. I feel real good now. You know what I'm saying, on the street. So these days I've been trying to prove him wrong, but it's really hard. I don't know about y'all. I don't know this area, but in my area, Columbia, South Carolina, it seems like widespread road rage. Like everybody on the road has to get to someplace 15 minutes ago. Everybody. So it's like at red lights, I picture people just, no! Like it's a bad day. At a red light, like the genuine pain, agony, everything. And so I'm like, wow, this is crazy. So basically, I think sometimes there's unwritten rules. Like you don't know it until you start driving around here. But basically, okay, yellow light, that's like a green light, right? Everybody's just gunning through it. And then as soon as it turns red, it's almost as if you have an extra 2 seconds. Have y'all noticed that? It's like there's an extra 2 seconds. They do this thing, they do like a piggyback, where they piggyback the last person coming out. You're like, that light was clearly red. What was it? Did you see that? I saw it. I didn't know if you saw it. But yeah, it's just crazy. And so I try to just, make with what I can do. I told my cousin, if I ever turn, if he ever sees the beast come out, let me know. Because I starts getting disappointing at these red lights. So I'm like, wow, just let me know. And one day I think it happened. I was turning the intersection and I might have cut a few people off. And he was like, And I was like, oh, snap, my bad. I corrected the situation. And you see these people, I call them creepers. You'll be at a red light and somebody will be next to you and they'll start creeping up. Like it's a race or something. Where's the competition? Like, am I intimidating you, sir? Can I help you, sir? You know what I'm saying? But, all right, y'all just pray for me on the streets. I appreciate the support. Thank you for having me out here.
Hey man, he did this joke yesterday that just slayed me, so you gotta do that joke, man. You gotta do a joke about the military retirees. You gotta do that, sir.
Alright, real quick, do we have any military retirees in here? At all? People from the military? In the military?
I was in the military.
In the military. Alright, let's give it up. In the military. Alright, well yeah, both of my parents, they were both military retirees. And I know growing up, they always wanted me to go into the military, but I just felt like it wasn't for me because it seemed like I was taking orders for like 18 years. So it's like 2 more and I felt like I could basically retire. So, you know what I'm saying? Plus that was even before I found out I was allergic to little stuff like camouflage and Kevlar and bullets. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Basically. This is like, Joe.
My man, Reggie Show.